Hello everyone, welcome to Perfect Woman with me, Dr. Khooshi Gurubhai Thakkar, editor and publisher. And here in this Perfect Woman's Talking magazine, here I have my Perfect Woman here, a life coach. So normally, welcome to Megha ji. How are you, Megha Singhal?
Hi, I'm very good. How are you, Dr. Kushi?
Very fine, sweetheart. It's wonderful to have a perfect woman who is not just a life coach but a superpower personality in altogether. Like with clarifying goals to identify the obstacles holding them back. Like you've been guiding people in a perfect direction. So, how it has been your journey as a life coach? Like as starting a career as a jewelry designer, then turning into corporate, and now as a life coach. How it has been?
Dr. Kushi, it has been a wonderful journey altogether. It's been 3 years now. I've been doing this. As a professionally, I'm working as a life coach and a therapist also. But entering this field was a biggest turning point in my life. It happened, I think, in 2015 when I went to this seminar and I heard this woman come on the stage and I could resonate with her energy so much. And I said, okay, something is there which I am not getting, and something somewhere I was also dealing like what my son, I had delivered my son 2 years back, and then hormonal imbalance हो रहा था, changes हो रहे थे. I was a very paranoid and a very possessive mother. So seeing after this, I said something is not okay. That's how हमारी mothers ने तो हमें ऐसे नहीं पाला है. Something is there which I am not getting it. So it was a turning point, and when I did everything and I chose this path, moving from living this life and moving towards to the world of spirituality with connecting with science and everything, and that's how it gave me an empowerment. अगर मैं बदल सकती हूँ, then why not give this gift to the world? So that's
Absolutely. So how was the birth of Nurturing Souls by Megha?
So the birth of Nurturing Souls by Megha happened in 2019 after I finished my journey of being a life coach and trainer programs, and my learning is still continuing because learning is never ending. So
Absolutely.
I just thought, let me move ahead, and I've always wanted, when I said, okay, I have learned so much, I need to gift it to people. And that's how Nurturing Souls was born. And but uske baad COVID aa gaya, so we had little setback in that. And then after then again we picked up, and now we have a batch called Unlock Your Life, in which it's a 1 year program. We teach people whatever I have learned. I teach them how to live your life in a better way. So
Wow.
it's amazing journey till now.
Absolutely. So if normally we are at the end of March. No wonder we women are being into a task where to 365 days we talk about our progress. And talking about your progress, I would definitely ask you a question that your husband Kunal Singhal has been a great strength for you in your success. But how was the reaction when you said that from my fashion designing, from my corporate section, I want to turn myself into the world of spirituality?
So it was not a shock for him because he's somewhere the one who forced me to go. Who forced me, you're blessed with this gift. Why don't you go ahead and do this? So initially, I'll be honest, I was not in a thing कि यार मुझे coach बनना है. But then he was the constant pusher. No, go do it. You're very good with it. Please go ahead. At times, couples may be like, because Kunal has also done the same things with me. He's not practicing it, but we decided to do it together. Learning is never ending, as I said. So we said, let's learn this thing together. And जब
Wow.
दोनों ने चीजें learn करी, as a couple also we have transformed so much. हमारी खुद की growth otherwise वैसे बहुत हुई, and because we are a family, have a joint family and everything, so हम सबकी collective growth बहुत amazing थी. I would really say after doing this, मेरे घर की vibration, मेरे घर की language, everything transformed. My son,
Wow.
my child, उस पे इतना effect आया है चीजों का, because now he's been seeing we doing the same work, and I think it was fabulous. So he has been my constant supporter. In fact, my son, जिसको life coaching तब थोड़ा बहुत पता था, he says, "Mom, I really see you, Megha Singhal, as a life coach." So
Wow.
yeah, and he was at that
That's
moment he was
amazing.
3.5 years old. Today he's 10 now.
Wow. So you must be a proud mother, and he is a proud son.
Definitely, I agree to that. कहीं ना
That's
कहीं वो
amazing.
ही रीजन है इन सब चीजों के पीछे. So probably he came in my world as a challenge, and because I thought this is not the way of doing a right parenting, and then I
Mm-hmm.
took this path, and this all happened, and now there's a lot of transformation in my family itself.
That's amazing. Since like we've been talking about life coach, and that's your me. So can you just explain exactly how do you define the meaning of life coach?
So life coach is something whereas in you give your life. See, एक डॉक्टर क्या होता है? डॉक्टर इज समवन, ओके, जिसको हम बोलते हैं पेशेंट्स जाते हैं, दे स्पेशलाइज इन सर्टेन सब्जेक्ट. लाइफ कोचिंग इज अ सब्जेक्ट जिसमें इफ यू आर डीलिंग विद समथिंग, इफ यू
Mm-hmm.
आर डीलिंग विद सम, लाइक हमारे मेजर एरियाज तीन होते हैं: रिलेशनशिप्स, मनी एंड हेल्थ. when
Mm-hmm.
we are dealing with all these three areas, कुछ ना कुछ
Mm-hmm.
ups and downs चलते हैं. So हमेशा ना
Mm-hmm.
कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि we have the answers. So if
Mm-hmm.
someone is professionally equipped with such answers, that's a life coach, I would say. And एक्चुअली लोगों को जाके हेल्प लेने की बहुत जरूरत है अगर इफ दे आर डीलिंग विद समथिंग. बिकॉज हम लोगों को ना पहले इंडिया में इसको टैबू कहते थे कि अगर यू आर डीलिंग विद समथिंग यू गो आउट एंड टेक अ हेल्प. बट नाउ अगर
Mm-hmm.
आपकी, एंड दीज थ्री एरियाज आर रिलेटेड टू योर लाइफ, तो अगर आपकी लाइफ में कोई ट्रबल है, सो लाइफ कोच हेल्प्स यू, टेक you out and give you suggestions as per their education, as per their equipped knowledge to help you come out of that situation. And because जो भी इन situations में होता है, they go in a victimhood. So life coach एक ऐसा
Absolutely.
इंसान होता है जो आपको empower करता है, rather being sympathetic to your stories, they give you
Mm-hmm.
power and empathetic to your stories and make you more powerful person, and victimhood से निकाल कर make you a powerful person. That's the
So
work
true,
of
so
life
true.
coach.
Amazing answer. You've been giving a perfect answer to all the viewers and the listeners also, because this is very essential, because when we talk about depression also, and I believe people, this is a word in the dictionary that nobody accepts it. That yes, you're supposed to speak it out in to the experts, so that you've been guided in a perfect manner where you come out of your depression word itself. And if I talk to you, like you've been having so many clients, so can you just share any of your journey that you like to share with us, which definitely made a remarkable change in the person?
Yeah, I have a lot of clients like they're dealing with. If I only talk about life coaching, in life coaching we don't address disease like depression, or
Mm-hmm.
we can't address diseases like आपकी जो भी lifestyle disease है, suicidal है, bipolar है, जो भी आपका, we can't discuss that in life coaching. Because see, a depression patient वो already इतनी heavy medicines ले रहा है, जो इतने medicines है, and depression patient को usually sleeping pills majorly I have heard वो दिया जाता है, right? तो जब वो
Right, right,
on board
right.
आएगा वो मेरी life coaching नहीं लेगा, उस टाइम वो सुनने के मूड में है ही नहीं. So my
Mm-hmm.
idea of being a therapist was this, because in therapy work, when we integrate life coaching with therapy, it works better.
Mm-hmm.
Because in therapy I
Mm-hmm.
can cater depression, because depression patient doesn't talk much, they will not say
Mm-hmm.
anything. So we
Mm-hmm.
help them with touch healing and energy healing. First we give them healing, जब 2-3 sessions के बाद they feel okay, वो खुद ही
Mm-hmm.
unlock होने शुरू हो जाते हैं, then they are in the
Understood,
capacity to talk
understood.
about it.
Yeah. So if I talk to you, like, what are the different modules? Like, since you're a therapist, okay. So if I ask you, what are the different modules that you have been experimenting for your clients?
No, I've not been experimenting. So I have put in a capsule of lot of things we are doing. So like
Mm-hmm.
client comes to me, it's an objective based one-on-one sessions. So we see what they're
Absolutely.
dealing with, because there is a model called EFT. EFT se we
Mm-hmm.
like it's a tapping points. We tap your points, whereas in you have
Mm-hmm.
blocked energies in your body. So जब हम
Mm-hmm.
EFT करते हैं, then we do cleaning with the Ho'oponopono prayer, and then integrate
Mm-hmm.
with life coaching sessions and with therapy work, body psychotherapy, where we ask,
Okay.
and which is like touch healing. Through touch we get
Wow.
a lot of healings, and and integrating all of this in one capsule, that becomes
Mhm.
a whole journey of a person who comes to on board with us.
Wow. So that means if anybody reaches out to you, then the person says no to the medicines.
I would say yes. No, I don't. To be honest with you, I am not equipped to say no to the medicines. We do the healing part, we do sessions if they come regularly. Their doctors itself
With
prescribe
time,
the
with
medicine.
time, yes, with time, the person can definitely, because like definitely when we talk about a healing process, it's all about yourself. You have to be accepting for who you are. Normally, it's a brain game actually,
So
and
what
yeah, it's a mind game. And in this mind game, what happens is people tend to accept that yes, I'm supposed to take medicines. But if spiritually you've been healing and you have that trust in yourself and the mentor, like you've been there, I believe all of a sudden you see that you witness the transformation within yourself.
So that's so true. I'll tell you, Dr. Khushi, you know what? हमारे ब्रेन के अंदर ना 1300 केमिकल्स हैं. ठीक है. आप
Mm-hmm.
सोचो हम कितने पावरफुल हैं. हम when we conceive in a mother's womb, हम एक सेल होते हैं.
Mm-hmm.
एक सिंपल
जी,
छोटे से सेल से वी बिकम द होल बेबी. हमारे कान भी,
absolutely.
नाक भी आती है, आँख भी बनते हैं, हाथ भी बनते हैं, एवरी बॉडी स्ट्रक्चर सारे ऑर्गन्स बनते हैं. तो इमेजिन ह्यूमन ब्रेन इज, ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस इज सो, इट इज सो इंटेलिजेंट, राइट? पर
Absolutely.
बचपन से एक ही चीज सिखाई गई है, डॉक्टर एंड दवाइयाँ, डॉक्टर एंड दवाइयाँ. आई एम नॉट सेइंग
हाँ जी,
डॉक्टर,
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
डॉक्टर्स आर ब्लेसिंग इन आवर वर्ल्ड इन सर्टेन वे,
हम्म,
राइट? पर हम लोगों को दवाइयाँ खाने की, कुछ हो जाए, अरे बेटा दवाई खा लो, अरे कुछ हो गया, अरे बेटा
जी.
खा लो. हमारी एक बुखार भी हो जाता है ना, दवाइयाँ खा खा के हम उसे सप्रेस करते हैं. आप देखोगे बहुत बुखार की दवाइयाँ खाते हैं, बार
हम्म,
बार ना वो बुखार वापस आता है. क्यों? क्योंकि
जी.
आप उसको बॉडी को रिक्वेनेट होने का टाइम ही नहीं. So I give you a very powerful tool here, like my son, ठीक है? हर
हम्म,
का प्रोसेस करने की बहुत जरूरत होती है. My son,
हम्म,
वो we were not in this work. उसको अगर बुखार होता था, 7 दिन बुखार चलता था उसका, और उसको बुखार होता था 102 degrees. But
okay.
during, after learning of my thing, I trained him that if your body is saying certain thing, you know, अगर हम एक पानी को boil करते हैं तो उसमें से सारे germs मर जाते हैं. सेम वे हमारी बॉडी भी अगर बॉयल हो रही है, फीवर बॉइलिंग, so हमारी
हम्म,
body boils. That means all the toxins are going away from my body and my body is replenishing. मेरी बॉडी को हील होने का टाइम मिलता है. My son,
हम्म,
एंड आज उसको बुखार होता है, सपोज शाम को हुआ या सुबह हुआ, जब भी हुआ, मुझे मैक्सिमम अगर होना भी है, मैं बाहर उसको एक ठंडे पानी की पट्टी लगाती हूँ, दैट्स इट. नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग एवरीथिंग इज गॉन. एंड उसका बुखार अभी होगा 9900, कुछ हुआ भी तो, अगर उसको अनईजी भी हो रहा है, बिकॉज
wow.
नाउ ही इज गिविंग कमांड टू हिज ब्रेन कि माय बॉडी इज हीलिंग, माय बॉडी इज रिप्लेनिशिंग, मेरी बॉडी से वायरस जा रहा है, बिकॉज नाउ ही हैज गिवन दैट कमांड एंड नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग इज ऑल वेल. एंड देयर वाज अ टाइम,
Wow.
दिन उसका 7 साल पहले.
Wow.
So that's how you have to process the information. आपको
Oh,
information
wow, that's so nice.
की बहुत जरूरत है. And the moment आपके brain को acceptance
Wow.
आती है, oh wow, this is the information, okay, तो आपके cells उसी तरह काम करने लगते हैं. वो बुखार vanish हो गया.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's it. So I believe it's more of like manifestation and affirmation about.
No, it's not manifestation. It's total processing the information. So I give you
Uh-huh.
one more example. I had this client, a small baby. He had allergy to urticaria.
Okay.
I said to mother ko ki please bring him to me and I'll process the because urticaria is majorly built with anger issues होते हैं.
Okay.
अब
Okay.
तो नहीं पता ना कि anger कहाँ से आ रहा है, right?
जी,
But
जी.
हमारी process जो हमारा process होता है, which I can't explain here on the podcast, but हमारा एक process होता है. मैंने उसे simple से जो exercise करा रही थी मैंने कराई. नेक्स्ट डे उसकी मदर ने मुझे फोटोज भेजी. डेफिनेटली रात को उन्होंने उसको जो मेडिसिन दे रहे थे वो दी, पर नेक्स्ट की मदर शेयर करी, एवरी हाइव्स, एवरी एलर्जी वाज गॉन, बिकॉज जो
Wow, that's so nice.
हमने वो इन्फॉर्मेशन प्रोसेस करा के एक एक्सरसाइज कराई. एंड बिकॉज बच्चे इनोसेंट होते हैं, उनकी इन्फॉर्मेशन बहुत जल्दी प्रोसेस होती है, दिमाग नहीं लगाते ना बच्चे. तुम बोला कर दिया क्यूटली, और वो अंदर जो था कर दिया. And the moment everything went out, your cells healed, his body healed completely.
Wow, such a beautiful concept, yeah. It's so wonderful, and like, if it turns out to be, like globally, the world would be so happy.
Yeah, that's true. Because बस अब, but I have seen Dr. Khooshi, धीरे धीरे awareness आ रही है, because lot of therapists, life coaches, Dr. Greg इतने बड़े बड़े now doctors in इतनी studies आ रही हैं. Everybody is talking about probably
Yes,
energy.
absolutely. Absolutely. It's really so good. So if I talk to you like lastly, like what is your vision?
My vision is like, I want to see world to heal. That's my vision.
Ah,
And I want to
amazing.
as many as people as possible, because जितना दुख दुनिया में ना है, पर यस इस लेवल पे आता है बिकॉज हमारी करंट सिचुएशंस ऐसी हो जाती है, एनर्जीज ऐसी होती है दैट हमारी लाइफ में दुख ना होते हुए भी वी कंसंट्रेट ऑन द नेगेटिव. तो आई टू हील
Yes.
कंप्लीटली. जब उनके इमोशंस हील होंगे, there will be no disease in their body. I want to see people, disease free. That's my mission, that's my vision. I want to see the world heal and awaken
Wow,
ASAP.
that's so nice and so kind. Like everybody should have this sort of feelings in themselves for others, so that we turn to be, like the best what we can give it to our Mother Earth. Like we all are creatures here for for each other. Today we see so many stress, even for like for a student also we talk about it's the parents normally push them towards the stress factor. Even after completing their education, again the stress factor is for the job. Like the rejection is something, like everybody who's getting into it. So for people like you, guide them into a path where they can train themselves how to approach life, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. I have so many kids on,
So nice.
and I would say kids से ज़्यादा ना parents को ज़रूरत होती है. I've repeatedly said that, I have been saying this times, that
Yes,
ज़्यादा parents को समझना
absolutely.
बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. And today's generation,
बिल्कुल, मैंने अभी वही कहा ना, बच्चों को पेरेंट्स लोग पुश अप करते हैं, इतना स्ट्रेस देते
yeah,
हैं बहुत ज्यादा. बच्चों से ज्यादा पेरेंट्स को एजुकेशन की और इस तरीके की मेंटोरिंग की जरूरत है.
absolutely, because पहले क्या होता था, हम लोग जॉइंट फैमिली में होते थे. इफ यू नो रिमेम्बर, हम लोग जॉइंट फैमिली में होते थे. कभी हम अगर एज अ पेरेंट कोई कुछ बच्चे कह भी देता था तो घर में बड़े लोग होते थे, बोल देते थे अरे यार
जी
तुम कर रहे हो, कहीं ना कहीं टोक देते थे, राइट. एंड
जी.
आजकल मैं देख रही हूँ बिकॉज इतना इंडिपेंडेंट हो गया, नोबडी वांट्स कि मेरे बच्चे को कोई कुछ कहे या कहे. Whereas in parents खुद कुछ भी कहते रहे, but they don't want to say or protect them, which is okay. But what I'm saying is that parents को ना understand करना बहुत जरूरी है. Like I'll give a case study of one of my clients. She was there. She has a son, but she was not able to be with her husband. Her husband was alcoholism, and if she was not able to, because usually क्या होता है, अपना गुस्सा जो हमसे कमजोर, अब अपने बच्चा तो हाथ नहीं उठाएगा पेरेंट पे. उसकी मम्मी ना जो मर्जी होता था, मतलब इतना मारती थी अपने बच्चे को, आई कांट इवन एक्सप्लेन. एंड वो इतना, इमेजिन हाउ मच यू आर वुंडिंग दिस चाइल्ड, बिकॉज आप अपने हस्बैंड से नहीं बनती है, कपल्स में आपस में प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, यू आर जस्ट डैमेजिंग दैट स्मॉल इनोसेंट चाइल्ड. एंड बिकॉज स्ट्रगलिंग वुमन, एज इन शी वाज वर्किंग, अपने she feel my son says यहाँ आते हमें बहुत अच्छा लगता है, because there's so much of positive and peace here. जिस दिन आपके घर में भी ये सब जाएगा, उसको अपने घर में भी थ्रेट नहीं लगेगा, अपने घर में भी उसको अच्छा लगेगा. And one day
so true.
kitchen, do you beat him? She said, yeah, एक दिन गलती से तो मेरे से चक्कू भी लग जाता. तो बहुत अच्छी बात. इमेजिन पेरेंट्स की हालत देखो कहाँ पहुंच गए हैं, कि अगर किचन में भी आपके अंदर इतना गुस्सा है कि अगर बच्चा आ गया, यू विल यूज अ चाइल्ड. तो इमेजिन वर्ल्ड, दुनिया कहाँ जा रही है.
That's the aggression. Yes, people get agitated at times.
So this is very important for
Yeah,
parents.
that is absolutely. So if anybody is approaching you, how much, like if I talk about the sessions that you've been taking, so what is the duration of the session?
So we usually take for 1 hour to 1.5 hours. But yes, कभी-कभी बहुत intricate clients, and when they come first time, तो उनकी story इतनी बड़ी होती है, because they're already in pain and hurt. That's why they're sitting on this chair with me. अगर वो मेरे सामने बैठे हैं तो उनको सुनना बहुत, तो मैं उनको
You have to be you have to be a good listener.
Yeah,
that's the best quality of.
So yeah, completely. And जब उसमें कई बार 2 घंटे भी हो जाता है, 2.5 घंटे, बट आई नेवर स्टॉप देम, बिकॉज अगर मैंने उन्हें रोक दिया, उनका पेन जो वो एक्सप्रेस करना चाहते हैं, जिसने किसी ने नहीं सुना, वो रुक जाता है. तो कभी कभी कोई सेशंस हुए हैं जो 2-2.5 घंटे भी चले हैं, बट यूजुअली होता है, उसके बाद से इट्स लाइक 1.5 hours. 1 and a half.
Wow. Wow, so nice. So we look forward that many should approach you and so
So
that you can help them up for a better life, better and advancement for their life.
absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Kushi.
It's wonderful to have you, sweetheart. You've been a great mentor, I believe, and 100% I'm sure about it. In fact, I should certify you also.
Thank you so
Th-
much.
thank you so much and joining with us. And like it's a great inspiration also. You are an inspirational personality, inspirational woman.
थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर खुशी. बट बिफोर एंडिंग ना, अगर आज जितने भी लिसनर्स ये पॉडकास्ट सुन रहे हैं, एक
हम्म,
अगर किसी को लेनी हो ना आज के पॉडकास्ट अपने बच्चों को, प्लीज अपने
जी
बच्चों को मारना स्टॉप.
डेफिनेटली ये सबसे बड़ा मैसेज है सभी पेरेंट्स के लिए कि बच्चों को उस उतनी ही रिस्पेक्ट दे और उनके थॉट्स को रिस्पेक्ट दे, उन्हें क्या बनना है उनको फोर्स ना करें उसी किसी भी चीज के लिए। जो आपका जो मैसेज है मैं खुद चाहती हूँ कि सभी पेरेंट्स तक पहुंचे।
कि अपने बच्चों को हाथ उठाना बिल्कुल, मतलब जिसको कहते हैं ना हमारे इंडिया में बोलते हैं कसम खा लो, लिटरली अपने बच्चों को हाथ नहीं उठाना. यू से समथिंग, टेक अ पॉज फॉर 5 सेकंड एंड देन टॉक टू देम, एजुकेट देम. उनको बात करो, जो भी बात करनी है उन पे चीखम चिल्ली. एंड सबसे बड़ा डैमेज इज हाथ उठाना. यू आर स्कारिंग योर चाइल्ड. आप एक बात, डेंट होता है ना वो निकल जाएगा, हमारी भिड़ती है डेंट निकल जाता है, पर बच्चों के अंदर
स्कार्स रह जाते हैं। जी उनके माइंड में उनकी उनकी सोच में जो इफेक्ट करेगा वो मेंटली उनको फ्यूचर में भी उनको कहीं ना कहीं सप्रेस करेगा।
So that's exactly I'm saying. अभी पता भी नहीं लगेगा अडल्टहुड में. आज जो मेरे पास क्लाइंट्स आते हैं, दे आर अडल्ट्स नाउ. अडल्ट नजर आ रहा है आपके पेरेंट्स ने आपको कितना डैमेज किया है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग वो गलत थे, पेरेंट्स गलत नहीं थे, वो दे वर डूइंग देयर बेस्ट दैट मोमेंट. उनको आता था बिकॉज उनके पीछे भी उन्होंने वही सीखा था. उनकी गलती, पेरेंट्स आर नॉट रॉन्ग. बट आज जो सुन रहे हैं जितने भी लोग ये पॉडकास्ट सुन रहे हैं, रिक्वेस्ट प्लीज, अगर आपके घर में बच्चे हैं, टेक अ स्टैंड. Don't you're damaging it. Don't scar.
Definitely. That's a wonderful message. That's such a nice thing that you've been sharing with all. And in this case, thank you so much, Megha Singhal, to be like part of Perfect Women, India's first talking magazine. And your sayings are definitely going to make a difference 100% for people who are going to be listening this. It's wonderful to have you.
Thank you so
Great
much.
going to you, and thanks for joining us today, dear.
Pleasure.
Take care. Stay safe. Yes, of course. Yes.